All right, what's up, collectors? P Rockzilla back again for another review. And today we're going to be looking at the 6th scale Carl Grimes from The Walking Dead show. Or, as Rick Grimes would call him, Call. You know, he says it so many different weird ways in the show, which is kind of like a meme thing going on. Yeah, so I normally collect, I collect Threezeros. I have a lot of Threezero figures. I didn't dive into The Walking Dead yet. I mean, I love the show. I know the show kind of slowed down towards the end and it's coming up on its last season this year. But from watching the show this year, it kind of made me miss like watching the show on a regular basis, and it's going to make me actually miss the show when it's gone. So because of that, I decided, I was like, all right, well, I already collect the Threezero Game of Thrones figures, and I got a few other Threezero anime figures, 1/6 scale. So I was like, hey, might as well just get the Walking Dead, at least the characters that I enjoyed in the show. And I know that they're recently they're releasing new figures. They only had a few in the line that were hard to get at first, but they're actually releasing newer versions of those figures. Like for instance, Rick Grimes, I'm gonna go ahead and pick him up. I got him pre-ordered. Him, Carol. Gotta pick up Ezekiel, Morgan, and a few other ones. I got I know it's a little late, but I got Glenn coming in the mail. He should be coming in early next week. So just to add up to the collection. So just like I said, just get a few of these Walking Dead figures. I like Threezero. I like the way they make their figures, and especially the price they sell the figures for. You can't beat Threezero's prices and quality. So we're gonna go ahead and get this figure open. Let's take a look at a late review for Carl Grimes. This is kind of like a little Halloween type base review. I gotta do a little more horror Halloween based characters for October before the month's over, since October is my favorite time of the year. But all right, guys. So we're gonna do this review right now. I hope you guys enjoy. Please, if you do, hit the subscribe, like, and share, and hit that bell notification so you guys can get notified when I put more reviews up. Like I said, I'm gonna start putting up more reviews on a regular basis. I'm hitting the floor running, buddies. So let's go. Dale. All right, so let's take a quick look at the box. You got a Threezero logo based on the hit AMC TV series, The Walking Dead AMC. In the front, you got this nice picture of Carl. And one thing I noticed when I first got the box, I didn't realize that there's actually the name embroidered on there. I like the way they did that, where you actually don't really see it right away from the front. But if you look real good at a certain angle, you do see the name. Yeah, so we got the same thing right here. And then in the back, got a picture of how he looked in the show. This figure came out in 2019. I know it's a late review, but like I said, I started my channel late. And I just started jumping into this line. You got the official sticker there. All right, so that's the box. So let's get them free. All right, so now we got them out the box. Remove the clamshell. Let's get the box out the way too. Let's see what we have in here. Underneath there, you're gonna have your warranty sheet. Then you have the instructions. Might use the instructions later for the headband. All right, so we take the figure out. Sorry, I'm not sure which way I want to put them. All right, so let's get the plastic off. See, these plastics I like compared to some of the Hot Toys where they're hard to get off of around the boot. Sometimes I need to get my little cutter and kind of cut the tape off if I can't peel it off. So let's just take a quick look at the figure first, and then we'll take a look at everything that comes inside the packaging. So as you can see, look at that face coat. That was just like the actor who plays Carl. Look at the hair. You can see real close to those scarring inside his eye. Look at that detail. That's nice. All right, so we get the clothes. The body feels like a hard plastic. No fatsu or anything under there. And he has the straps here. Oh, he has the knife there already installed, so you don't have to worry about inserting a knife. I like the gun. It looks like that's on there with Velcro. The jeans. I like the paint on the jeans, the way they came out. Alright. The clothing feels nice too, the soft goods. I want to fix that shirt under there. I'm not sure about that bacon collar. Gotta fix that. Figure out a way to fix that. I gotta just adjust the shirt underneath. If you turn them over, we got the pants back here. I like how they got it all dirty. I hear a little paint application. Then he has the guns here. So it's like this is held on by the strap there. I'm not sure if this is supposed to clip onto anything. On mine, it's just hanging there loose. It doesn't look like it clips onto anything. Maybe something magnetic? No. Interesting. And over here, he has the knife, which I'm not sure if it can come out yet. Let's see the boots. He has some high boots. Shoelaces are sculpted. Look at the paint application on the wear. Oh, interesting. It says 2020 when the package says 2019. Okay. Let's see what he has under. Oh, look at Carl with the six-pack. All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and put them down, see what all the accessories it came with. And I'll probably fix them up before we do the articulation. All right, so let's put them down. So he comes with, this is the band that goes around his eye. You can see the little blood stain in there. Can't see it much on camera, but you can see it right there. Let's see if I can put it better. Right down here. So I guess that's where the eye is gonna go. And like the paint application they put on here, all the dirt spots. All right, so he comes with that. He comes with his assault rifle. And we got a bunch of hands over here. Get these hands out. Let's do this the quick way. We got a bunch of hands he came with. Total 3 pairs. Total 6 hands. And he comes with the wrist pegs. Threezero always includes these because they have a tendency, if you take the hand off, sometimes the peg stays stuck on the hand. So if you're too afraid to kind of pull it off from the hand, they give you spare pegs. And then we have his hat. That was given to him by his dad, Rick Grimes. Oh, he has like a weird, like, you get those Christmas ornaments that you hang on your tree that are flocked. You can hear it too. It has that feel of like a Christmas ornament. All right. So let's just take a quick look at everything in detail. Here goes the band. Once again, oh look, it comes with another piece that you put under there. Didn't see that. So those are the gauze that you would put over his eye. You put the gauze over his eye and then put the band over. The assault rifle is nice, not die cast. It's like a hard plastic. The strap is a cloth, so you don't have to worry about any pleather peeling here. This part articulates, but be careful because it's very fragile. You can see how small that little piece of metal is. Let's see, there's a clip. Nope, no clip doesn't come out. You get all your safeties and everything there. Basic assault rifle, nothing special. Alright, as far as the hands, other than the 2 open hands that he has currently in the figure, you get 2 closed fist hands. Hit the dap again. And then you get, it's like a weapon holding hand, more likely to hold the knife that he has. You get 2 of these right here. Like a soft plastic, so they're malleable, so you can easily put the weapons in there with no issues. You don't have to worry about heating the hands up. And then we got 2 pistol holding hands. Oh, what's that in the middle? Is that dirt stain? Oh, it's like mine's just a little defect. I just saw that now, a little black spot, a little birthmark in there. I don't know if that can come out. Nope, that's stained on there. Well, a little defect, but good thing you don't see the inside of the hand when I pose them. And then we already looked at the hat. And then the 2 pegs. And then while we're here, we might as well do articulation. So the head moves side to side. I can feel the shirt getting snagged under the hair back here. See? This collar right here. Alright. Does not look too much up and nor down. That's different. So that's as far as he can go down. Like I said, I don't want to put it too much pressure on it. I think that's as far as you can look up. The hands can go, it's like a little soft ratchet clank there, a ratchet joint there. You don't hear the clanks. And then the arms, wait, this feels kind of stiff there. Yep, so the arms can go in. There's like a ratchet there, but it's kind of, open and break that. They can go there. It's hindered a little bit by the shirt, so you gotta kind of pull on the shirt a little bit as you put the hands up. And no bicep joint. I can't feel a bicep joint there. This is different. You gotta feel for the muscle before you bring it down. Articulation feels a little weird. Alright, so we got elbow joint, elbow bend. Not 90, but good enough. I'm not sure if the shirt is what's hindering or just the joint doesn't go full 90. Same thing in this arm. Let's see. Oh, nope. Yeah, I don't think you can go full 90. I don't want to put too much pressure on that joint. You can hear the ratchet there. All right, as far as waist, you can move sideways. You can twist almost completely around. He has a good back arch. ab crunch. About that much. All right. Let me go down to the legs. You can do somewhat of a split, but it is hindered by the jeans, which is normal because in real life, not many people will be able to do a split with these jeans on. If you could, God bless you. So you can do a split about that much before you start feeling the pants hindering you. So you put one leg up, you can get more of a split from the other side. This side, same thing. So it's like you could do a split, but just can't because of the pants. So it's going to hinder that. All right. The knife does come out, but you have to kind of wiggle it around this strap here. As you can see, there's a strap here, elastic strap that holds the knife in. So you can wiggle it out and take it out. So it does come out. If you wanted to, you could take the belt off to take these off. These weapon straps. They loop on the belt right here. So you just take the belt right off and then just take those off. Let's check out the knee articulation. So he does get, ooh, look at that. 90-degree bend, almost kick his own butt. So you do get good articulation on the knees. Just gotta get that one joint bent, as you heard. And no twist at the thigh, not for the boots. The boots have no articulation. You can't go forward or back. And you can twist. And of course, obviously, because the way the design is, you don't have any pivot, ankle pivot. So you're kind of limited on your articulation on the boots. All right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to put the eye patch on him and the hat, and we will be right back. All right, so I figured we'll do this together. I want to go ahead and show how to replace or take the hair off in order to add the bandage across the eye and put the hat on. All right, so according to the instructions, you got to pull the hair off, I'm sorry. Pull that weird, oh, look at that. Pull the hair off. That looks weird. All right, so we pull the hair off. And then from there, you're supposed to take the bandage. Give me 1 second. So you're supposed to take the whole thing, just fold it this way. Just, my OCD, I like to make sure the thing is even. All right. So supposedly we have the bandage here, and you put this over his eye. See, once again, it's folding back. All right, so let's see if we can get this. Supposedly you put this here in his eye. It's gonna be a little challenging trying to do this with the camera on. Suppose you put that on there. And then you take the bandage here. Put it over the head. Like I said, it's a little difficult trying to do this while looking in the camera. Once you get it over, you can do the adjustments. It's like, for instance, I want to make sure I get the blood portion in there. You can see the blood right up there. So we can try to twist this a little bit to get the blood in there. And supposedly you're supposed to cover one of the ears. Let's get that on there. All right. As of now, it looks just right according to the instructions. Got to put the mask a little bit above his eye so you can still see his other eye. So something like that. Let's try to push that bandage a little more forward. Let's twist this around. There we go. Let's tuck this under a little bit more. All right, so there we go. We got the eye patch in there, the gauze. So then you finally go ahead and just put the hair back on. Now this is going to be a little bit challenging because I think it's going to slide the bandage down a little bit. Ah, yep, I knew it. All right, so let's try to put this back down. All right, guys, I'm just going to pause the video real quick just to get this on, and then I'll be right back once I have everything on. All right, so I was able to get the bandage and the hat on. It took a little longer than I thought. A key tip for the bandage is on the back end of the bandage, if you look at it, there's going to be like a tilted area on the bandage in the back part. That tilted part rubs against the back of the left ear of the figure. So once you get that on there, it adjusts straight. You just got to keep your finger on the actual the bandage before you put the wrap around it. And then the hat usually slides in perfectly. One thing with the hat, I noticed that what I did was when I put the hair, I'm sorry, not the hat, the hair. When I put the hair back on with the bandage, it kept pushing the bandage down. So what I did was you can actually open the hair in the front and kind of slide it from the back end forward onto the face. That way that the bandage does not slide down. It will just kind of like slide forward a little bit, but you can adjust it from there a lot more easier. Then the hat just goes right on. Another thing is the fact I didn't notice it because of the shirt, but if like messing around with the figure, I noticed that the arms actually have the seamless arms, which is why it was hindering my elbows from going 90 degrees. If you looked in the video earlier, when I bend the elbow, it kind of kicked back out on its own. That's because the rubber on the seamless arms is pushing it back out. Not sure why they went that route with the seamless arms when he has a shirt. So it wouldn't make sense to, I mean, it wouldn't be an issue if he had an arm that had joints on there because you can't see the joints underneath, at least in the elbow portion, underneath the shirt. But they went the seamless arms route, so it is what it is. You got to deal with it. So that's the only negative I will say so far about the figure. Just the arms, because of the seamless arms, it is restricting articulation a little bit. And it's something you have to worry about in the future because you don't want to keep the arm bent for too long. Because then even if it's covered with that shirt, it's going to start getting cracks on that arm where you have the bend at. But other than that, it's a good figure. I like the figure so far. It was a good pickup. Don't regret jumping into the Walking Dead line. Going to grab a few more of these figures and have a shelf for the Walking Dead. Like I said, just figures that kind of meant something to me. I don't need the whole cast or anything like that. I don't need all that. All right, so here he is with the gun attached, the hat on, the bandages and everything on him. When I did pull the original hand off, the peg did come off with the hand. So like I said before, that's why they give you the extra pegs. But I was able to pull that peg out from the hand and put it back into the new hand with no problem at all. So right now we're going to do a size comparison. So right now I have a few other Threezero figures. And we will start with someone more that might be his height. Let's start with Tyrion from Game of Thrones. Threezero Game of Thrones. So you can see how he fits there. Let's move him back a little bit more. Let's just adjust his camera a little bit. All right. Now we have the Threezero Game of Thrones Hound. Gotta be careful with this guy. All right, there he is with the hound. Next, we'll do a Hot Toys OG Mando. So you can see how tall he is compared to the OG Mando. And then finally, let me squeeze these guys in a little bit better. This guy does not want to stand. All right, and let's see if I can squeeze in one more figure in here. And what we're gonna do is, let's do one more Threezero. We're gonna do the Threezero Bumblebee. All right, so that's how he scales with all the other figures. He's all the 1/6, well, except for the Threezero Bumblebee. But the other guys are all 1/6 scale figures. So you can get an idea of how he would figure with your other 1/6 scale figures. And how he'll scale with your other Threezero figures if you're into the Threezero line. Yeah, I mean, I'm liking it so far. I'm excited to get Glenn in the mail soon so I can get him out and have him with Carl. It'll be awesome when I get Rick, to have Rick and Carl together. They did release the season 1 Rick. It comes with all the guns and accessories. So I definitely will be picking him up to go along with Carl. Threezero, man, I like the way they make their figures. They're good value for the price. They're good quality figures. They got a good licenses, and just all in general, Threezero's this year so far, I think Threezero is like the company of the year. But yep, so here's your Threezero Carl Grimes from the Walking Dead series. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Keep an eye out for more reviews coming soon, and check out my live streams when they start going live. Well, I did start 2 or 3 already, so if you get a chance, check those out. Once again, if you'd like the review, please hit that subscribe, like button, and hit the bell notification, and share the video with your friends or anybody. Have a good one, guys. Be safe.